Good morning. It is 6 o'clock and I look miserable because it's early and I'm going to play disc golf right now because now that I have a job, I don't get to play that much anymore. So I got to get it in when I can. So me and Chuck and a couple of his friends going out. Gotta get that early morning round in. Let's go. The sun doesn't come up for another half hour. This is ridiculous. This is very upsetting. I'm pretty sure I should be worried. Played worse today than I did yesterday, so that was fun. See how the rest of the day goes. Just went down the street to help a friend replace a Easy Up that they had because the old one was all messed up and broken. And the one they had acquired was a used one. And when they opened it, it didn't have a top cover in it. So warning to you, when you buy used stuff, make sure it's all in there. Don't let Home Depot or other people screw you out of a good product, because that's no good. On my way to round 2 at Eldo, because I can't let the rest of my day go like that with such a bad round this morning. So here's to hoping for better times. So that round went much better, finished 6 under. Even had 6 birdies in a row at one point, so that was nice, something I've never done before. Got home, and now I had the bright idea to gather all my discs, and I'm going to separate them out into, welcome to the traffic, because I'm walking along the street. So I was walking by the golf course at that moment, and there were about to be 5 people looking at me like an idiot, so I decided to stop that recording short. But now I'm walking to my van to grab my other bag, because now I have 3 full-size disc bags and a little handheld bag. So I'm going to split up all my discs into the 4 different bags and be some kind of organized instead of them just lying all over my car. So we'll see how that goes. I did it. I organized all of my discs. I have a lot of putters and 7-speed fairway drivers and 5-speed mid-range. And now I'm going to log them in a spreadsheet. Here we go. Finished the inventory. I have a total of 77 discs, and now I'm splitting them up into a number 1 bag, number 2 bag, number 3 bag, and a 4 bag. And these people are making too much noise in the background. But that's okay, because Bear is super cute, huh? Yeah. This bag together, and there's so much going on. And there's Velcro in weird spots, and I gotta put these panels in, and they don't fit, and Terry Underwood is yelling at me, and gosh, this is... Somebody online said it took 7 minutes. I've been in it for 6 minutes, 0 progress. We'll see what happens. The first one in, the big one. So ideally these side ones will be a little bit easier.
I didn't put it together.
I did put it together. Thank you very much. It all, look, it's so obvious that it's... Yeah, for these kinds of things.
He said he had no support, and I was here.
And now the support is in there.
Nothing but supportive. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that inappropriate?
Well, you're welcome, internet world. You're welcome. Apparently, when you set the settings as made for kids, you can't comment. So I fixed it. So now I'm never making content for kids, because that's what the settings say. But now you can comment on my videos. So do that. So a little bit shorter of a vlog today, so I thought I'd end with 2 things. One, our fantasy football league went crazy, and the circumstances are upsetting to a couple people. We ended up in, it looks like we're going to end up with a 5-way tie for second when only 4 teams make the playoffs. So there's a bunch of crazy head-to-head tiebreakers, and it involves me ending up coming in 4th, and I have the most points in our league over the whole season. Cody is in 1st with the best record, and he's mad that he has to play against me, and it's a whole lot of crazy. So that was pretty fun to deal with. And I just thought I'd tell a story real quick. So I just, as a lot of you know, I just started with a new job. Last week was the end of the 2nd week, and so the first week I started on a Tuesday, so Thursday is my 3rd day. Usually on Thursdays, there is a league for disc golf at Huntington Beach, and we go play that while I'm at work, so I don't get to play. So I'm waiting for the people I do know who are going to go play, and just see how they do and whatever. And they usually get there at 10. They're one of the first groups to tee off for the league. And so I get this update that they are going to be the first group, except they get there and sign up, and the guy says, well, do you mind if a group ahead of you goes? And they're like, no, it's fine, whatever. And it turns out in that group ahead of them is the Paul McBeth. Now, for those of you who don't know, Paul McBeth is the best disc golf player in the world, has been for the last 10 years or so. And he's originally from Huntington Beach, still represents Huntington Beach, even though he lives in La Mirada, he lives in Virginia. But, so it's not that big a deal that he's in Huntington Beach, except it is a big deal because he's the best player in the world and he's there at Huntington Beach and my friends get to see him and I'm getting these updates and I'm like, great. My third day of work, I should be there meeting the best disc golf player in the world and I don't get to. And so my friends end up being able to play in the group right behind him, so they get to watch him play the whole round. They got to talk to him a little bit. And they got to get a couple signed discs. So Brandon was cool enough to donate one of his discs. You can even see that his name is still on it. To donate one of his discs to get signed by Paul and give to me. Now that signature on that side that looks kind of faded is Paul's. Not super great. The other one is his brother's. So it's cool to have both of theirs. But this disc is going up on the wall. And again, I wish I would have been able to be there and play and watch him play, but that's the way it goes. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, I fixed the comment thing, I think. So write some comments. Let me know what you think. Tell me what kind of content I should do. I don't know what it's going to look like midweek because I'm going to be working a lot, but I'll try to keep you guys informed and hopefully this keeps working out. So thanks for sticking around and we'll see you later. Good night, Eldrick.